Mhm. Good morning, good evening, assalamu alaikum, namaskar, wherever you are. This is your friend Dr. Fazs with the Live with Dr. Fazs. Today I have the guest. Basically, she is not the guest, she is a friend and she's the partner and she's the founder of Worldwide Success Academy. And I asked her to join me because it's been a while. We were not together on the screen, so let's talk about what's going on in our world and it's outside our world. So let me welcome my friend, my partner, Vice President of Worldwide Success Academy, Professor Theresa Agostinelli. Welcome, Theresa. How are you?
Well, hello, Dr. Fazs. Hi, everybody. Namaste.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining us. It was for a while we didn't come together, so I thought that we should have at least a little bit appearance today. So thanks for joining me and tell me how the things are with your life and with yourself.
Well, things are going pretty okay. Been very busy trying to work through this pandemic and COVID-19 and help other people get through.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's time to try to get back to some kind of normal. Doing good.
Yeah. So things are getting normal. That's fine. That's good to hear that things are turning towards normal. But I still like things. It's very scary because a lot of places we see a lot of relapsing uh, cases there for Corona and COVID. And but hopefully everything will get better. So tell me what's going on with your Worldwide Success Academy because we would like to know, and people would like to know. Obviously, I know everything, but I want people to know. So, yeah, tell a little bit about what's going on with our Worldwide Success Academy.
Well, as the vice president of Worldwide Success Academy, I'm working hard every day trying to
Mhm.
find the opportunity to get some
Mhm.
ambassadors and
Wow.
some new partners and looking to put some courses on our website, which is just about ready to launch. Uh,
Wow.
So you're very busy. Also, you are doing a great job. So I think you and I are doing different things, but busy all day long, getting ready for WSA.
Yeah, actually, we have a little different parts of the whole puzzle. We pieces we had to put together. Obviously, you're doing on your part, and I'm doing as good as I can. But it's it's a little process we have to go through, and I'm not uh, rushy and pushy kind of a guy. But at the same time, we want to do it right so people who can join us and who will join us feel comfortable and more confident and more competent with us. So tell me about these ambassadors. I mean, when we are going to start this process?
Well, tomorrow we are going.
Wow.
Tomorrow we're going to interview some potential ambassadors. We have plenty of room and plenty of opportunity for lots more.
Hmm.
So we are working with other countries, as you know, Dr. Faz, and we're just looking for people who want to be a part of our family
Sure.
and um, be a part of some of the things that we do at Worldwide Success Academy and help us to be a
Hmm.
success. And we are looking forward to those interviews tomorrow.
Wow. That means like we are getting in action very quick. Huh? Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad that we are getting started on that part because a lot of people who are very keen and were really truly interested to get started, and they have they are very enthusiastic about this entire opportunity which we are trying to provide them. A lot of
Well,
courses, yeah. Mhm.
I was going to say, you know what? It's true. I'm so excited that I can hardly contain myself. I'm sitting in a chair, but whenever we talk about ambassadors, I get very excited because I just can't wait to start meeting all of these
Yeah,
wonderful people. And we can't do this alone, Dr. Foz.
no,
You know,
no,
Professor Terry and myself and you,
yeah.
we we want to have people part of our family and our
Oh,
organization.
yeah, yeah. That was actually our motive when we just got started, and we were doing a little bit like brainstorming on this project. Our whole motive was to get people involved in this, and it's going to be a giant effort, and it will be a definitely long-term plan. And we are going to have a great team across the globe to work for not only for WSA, for themselves too, and for their countries, for their communities. And obviously, we want to alleviate, obviously, the poverty and eliminate illiteracy. So definitely, it takes a little work, and it's a long-term exercise which we will be doing. But tell me a little bit more about initially. I think that you will be starting a new course pretty soon. I saw you have a lot of things are done. Tell me a little bit about that course, like which you're trying to put together, and you already did, I believe. What's the grid, and the other was a resilience thing. So
Yes.
can you explain that what it is?
Sure. So, you know, for many people during the COVID-19,
Mm-hmm.
people were very frightened and didn't know if they were going to have a job to go back to. People were anxious, getting depressed. And I've put together a couple of different opportunities for people to learn. One of
Mm-hmm.
my courses is called Resiliency. And
Mm-hmm.
resiliency is simply the mindset that helps us to get
Mm-hmm.
through difficult challenges with what I call a mental toughness.
Mm-hmm.
Resiliency is like a muscle.
Yeah.
So when we lift weights and strengthen our muscles, resiliency is a mental muscle that we have to keep stretching. And the only way to build those resiliency muscles is through stretching. And the only way to stretch is to go through crisis and difficult times, what I call turbulent times. And so I put together a course, a short course on how to build resiliency so that you don't lose your desired level of success and so that you can reach your full potential.
Mm-hmm.
I think some people go through things and they feel as though it's a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but a lot of times, Dr. Faz, like you say, we have to fail forward.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
So resiliency helps us to get through challenges, strengthens our mental toughness. And the grid is is a way to audit or check or look into or dive into
Mm-hmm.
reasons why we are unable to get ahead. It helps change our mindset. So that course is something I've worked on. I've been doing that for years.
Mm-hmm.
Grid, GRID.
Wow, GRID. Okay.
Because we all have what I call an internal grid system. It's a series of, what a grid is a series of horizontal and vertical lines. And we all have an internal psychological grid that we fill in as
Mm-hmm.
we grow and develop.
Wow.
And
Mm-hmm.
psychologists have proven, and sociologists have proven, that we have significant formulated belief patterns
Mm-hmm.
by the time we are 2 or 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
We download like a computer, and then as we grow and develop and mature, those mindsets or beliefs
Mm-hmm.
get stronger. So they're either negative or positive. So the grid is simply a way to see if you are developing negative
Mm-hmm.
habits or positive habits based on your younger years. So the grid simply helps people to find out where their challenges are
Mm-hmm.
and to get past failures and set.
So my question is that GRID, this acronym, what it stands for? Can you give
Okay.
that? Mm.
So the G stands for get honest. And
Okay.
what I do is work with people on finding areas. Like for myself, I had to, after so many challenges and setbacks, and as I was building my resiliency muscles,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as you know, Dr. Faz, you know, early on in my career, I had a lot of
Yeah.
unusual circumstances with death,
Mm-hmm.
um, family members suicide, family member murdered.
Mm-hmm.
I had financial challenges. I was a young widow.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a terrible fear of public speaking. I was crippled.
Mm-hmm.
I, I could not speak in public.
Mm-hmm.
I could not talk in crowds. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so the grid, the G is get honest.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we all have to sit down at some point and say, okay, where am I? Where have I been? Where am I going? What am I doing that's causing me to not reach my success?
Mm-hmm.
And the R
Mm.
simply means to release.
Wow.
So we have to get rid of those negative
Mm-hmm.
belief patterns. We have to not only get rid of them,
Mm-hmm.
we what I call release, we have
Mm-hmm.
to replace, because
Mm.
when you make room for something, you have to get rid of the old and make room for the new, right?
Yes.
So the R is for release all of those negative thought patterns. The I is for investing. This is one of my favorite words.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
learned from you, Dr. Paz.
Yeah.
We
Investment.
must
Mm.
invest in
Yeah.
ourselves and others.
Mm-hmm.
How do we do that? In my situation, I went back to university. I got my degree. I started taking public speaking courses. I invested in coaches and mentors and personal advisors. We must invest.
Yeah.
And then the D is simply do, because
Wow.
lots of times, as you know, Dr. Faz, people say, "Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and I want to learn this and I want to learn that," and then they don't do it.
Yeah.
So all of those things combined, the G, the R, and the I, lead to
Mm-hmm.
the D. You have to do it. Get
Yeah.
started, right?
Yes.
Little baby steps.
It is true, and it's awesome. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the course which you are going to teach to all these people is going to be awesome because all these points which you told me with this acronym make sense and a lot more sense than, and it's going to be very, very, very helpful to everyone who would like to get the benefit of that. I wish you all the best on that course, definitely. And obviously, your experience, personal life experience. Uh, if I remember, we on my very first show with you, we heard your story. That was all definitely a lot of lessons to learn from. The way you handled all those adverse situations in your life, financially, emotionally, spiritually, and all kind of those things gave us a lot of different lessons which we learned out of that. And the people who don't know the story, they can go on my YouTube channel and you can watch that interview. That is a really an awesome interview with Professor Theresa, and she's such a courageous and such a brave lady. And if she can do it, you can do it. Just learn it from there. And so, tell me a little bit about other activities like uh, what other projects you would like to share with our audiences through that WSA, Worldwide Success Academy, beside these two courses, what you would like to start and what course you are focusing on to teach online or live or seminar, webinar, whatever, I don't know.
Yeah. So I want to just quick say one thing. When you were talking earlier, a lot of us go through things. My story is yes, it's unique, but we all have a story. We all have challenges we faced. Here's the thing that I want your listeners to know.
Hmm.
We can't do it alone.
Of course.
I had a lot of help along the way. I had friends and family members and advisors and coaches and mentors and pastors, and I had a lot of help. I would have never been able to do what I'm doing today.
Hmm.
Not only having the help, Dr. Fazs, but taking advantage. Sometimes people just don't take advantage of the opportunity. So that's what I want to say about that.
Of course, yeah, yeah, because people take things granted, so they should not be. We should be grateful that we have every story in front of us because of the social media, so we can hear, we can learn, and we can move forward. But unfortunately, people take these things granted. Uh, and a lot of people, they see only the iceberg situation, what's on the surface of the ground, but they don't know the hard work, dedication, and hardships which they have under the ground. That's why they are wherever they are now. So obviously, but again, as a coach, as a trainer, as a speaker, as a mentor, this is our job to make them aware of that. And I know you are a great coach and mentor. And so, how do you suggest people? I mean, how they can find a good mentor?
So what I've learned over the years is to look for someone that you know, you like, and you trust.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that doesn't mean we know everybody and like everybody and trust everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So for myself, I, Dr. Foz, I know you very well. So I would say if I needed a mentor, I would come to you because I'm friends with you. I know you. I like you. I trust you. And I would say, Dr. Foz, I want to learn how to be a painter. I want to paint beautiful portraits.
Mm-hmm.
Can you refer me to somebody? Can you
Mm-hmm.
help me find someone that can help me?
Mm-hmm.
Um, People ask me all the time, can you help me do, say, for instance, a woman? I want to open my own business. Can you help me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I may say, hey, I know somebody that would probably help you a little bit better than I could help you. I can't do everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell people to ask those that they know, like, and trust to help them or to
Mm-hmm.
find.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I can mentor people. You can
Of
mentor
course.
people,
Of
Professor
course.
Terry. So
Yeah.
I think, when we have our ambassadors in place, that's going to be
Yeah.
a great opportunity to connect people to
Yeah.
others
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
join our platform.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe we should be starting, and which is my, I mean, also proposal to our board meeting that after appointing all these ambassadors down the road, maybe after a month or so, we should start a mentoring program, mentorship for them. So we can mentor them so they can get better and they can get where they want to get. And then they will start moving on to the other people. So because it has to go as a sequence of all these, you have to develop others to become a better leader, to become a better coach, become a better speaker. Uh, I mean, we have to teach others. So obviously, we will start a mentorship program down the road. And hopefully, it's going to help all our ambassadors, not only ambassadors, the other people who will be interested to get a mentorship so we can provide them. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea. I am a big fan of having many helpers along the way and adding value to the lives of other people. So I think as WSA, Worldwide Success Academy, grows,
Hmm.
um, we have plenty of opportunities that will be available to people to
Hmm.
add value to others and to learn and grow with us.
Hmm. No, that's my proposal is, and hopefully, probably by the end of October or early November, we shall start a mentorship call for
Yeah.
our members as well as our ambassadors, so they can jump on that, they can hop on that call. Maybe we can do by Zoom, we can do by conference call or whatever. We'll make a decision later on. But I mean, in this way, they can come and share their issues or whatever advice they need or whatever obstacles and hurdles they feel, so we can help them to get away from those and get out of those situations. And I think that if we can do once a week, all three of us, so it means 3 days a week, they are going to have 1 hour of our time to just mentor them. What do you think? Hopefully, you both will agree, and then we'll go from there. But right now, this is just a proposal, so don't take me wrong. I'm just trying to suggest, but I want to tell
I love
people
it.
that we always think for them. That's why I'm telling in this live session, because so people can understand we always have you first. It's not about us, it's all about you. We are here to add the value in your life. We are here to uplift you, so we can have also our own height becomes taller when we lift somebody up. So to me, I mean, every single thing which we will be doing, which we are doing, has the main focal point is still our audiences and our viewers and our members and our ambassadors. And that's our goal is, and that's our motive is to help and add value.
Right. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. I also have, I have a free conference call line that I occasionally do some teachings,
Hmm.
some question answer times. So I'm happy to, yeah, I'm happy to incorporate you and Terry in on that. So in fact, what I was going to share with you, you asked what was coming up, Dr. Faz, as you know. Um, I'm offering a lunch and learn, or a short little time for people to jump on, either here with
Hmm.
StreamYard or Zoom, to do a short little course, excuse
Yeah.
me,
Hmm.
on resiliency.
Hmm.
So it's going to be a lunch and learn, maybe 35
Wow.
40 minutes, on
Yeah.
how to overcome challenges
Hmm.
and strengthen your mental mindset to get through
Hmm.
challenges.
No, that's awesome. Actually, that's all I'm thinking also to start on public speaking, sales training, just a short, like a lunch and learns, and then later on, we will provide them the whole course if they would like to join, and the whole trainings. But at least we can give them a little like a sampler, at least so they can understand what we have in our bag. And so I'm going to start that. And I know Terry is also planning to do on her disc, which she's expert on. What an awesome skill everybody should know about and everybody should learn about. So Terry is definitely an awesome teacher for disc. Although I am also a disc trainer, but I believe Terry, because she's very well focused on that, and she helps all these new entrepreneurs and startup businesses. So I mean, we will provide that. So anyway, I mean, we are working on every single aspect which can help everyone. But any message you would like to give?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I just want everyone to know that Dr. Foz, Professor Terry, and myself, we work very hard throughout the week. We are on the phone or Zoom calls twice a week. We are um, connecting with each other daily on ways to bring you the best on Worldwide Success Academy, and ways to bring us together. So we work very hard, and we are so excited at the wonderful outpouring of support that we've had. And Dr. Foz, I don't know about you, but I'm so excited I can hardly contain myself. So I just want people to know that we are excited to have you. We're happy that you are part of our team, and to please reach out to Dr. Faz or myself or Professor Terry. We would love to do interviews with you. We would love to talk to you, and we would love to look for ways to add value to your life and to help you reach your full potential
Mhm.
and become successful in any area of your life.
Mhm. Now, awesome, and definitely you just announced that, and I already sent in the meantime, a message to few people who already showed their interest to be an ambassador. That tomorrow at 11:30 of American Eastern Time and 8:30 in Pakistan time, Professor Terry, Theresa, and myself will be there, and we will be interviewing very brief interviews with all of you. And if you are interested, please show up there. I will send you the link, and so we can get started. And hopefully, Professor Trisha and Terry, they are very people person. They will like you, and you will like them. And if the chemistry is matched, you are in, and let's do it. So hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. The people who are interested for ambassador program, and the link will be there. And I already call very few people who already showed their interest. So first batch will be the people who are already working indirectly with us, and then in next phase we are going to get more on the board, and we will try to accommodate as many as we can. So thank you very much, Teresa, for showing up. I know you have to jump out and run for another project, which is also relevant to our WSA and which is also more important for all three of
Very
us.
important.
So let's good luck for that, and hopefully I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I will talk to you tomorrow. And
Yeah,
I this it's been wonderful to talk again to you. I love being on your show. I love jumping in on your shows Mondays, Wednesdays.
thank
I
you.
love I love the interaction and the questions and the opportunity to hear from people from all over the world. It's so exciting.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's why we are working 12 to 13 hours a day, which people don't realize that how long day, how these long days are in my life now as compared to what I had before COVID. People think that people are relaxing at home. I'm working more hours than my life before COVID. I was the laziest guy, and now I have to work too hard. But anyway, I love it. I enjoy it. This is my passion. This is your passion. And when we do something which we love, and when we do something which we like, we don't feel like we work. So thank you very much for providing us this opportunity to serve you, my viewers, and I truly appreciate your cooperation all the time. Thank you, Teresa, for your love, for your partnership. I'm so proud of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a
See you
great one.
tomorrow. Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye.